Nurse sentenced to life in prison for murder. Ooh.
Sentencing day for a former nurse convicted in the death of her 7-year-old adopted daughter, Gina Emanuel, learning she will spend the rest of her life behind bars. Local 10's Leanne Morajon is live outside the courtroom with more. Leanne.
Life in prison was the mandatory sentence for Gina Emanuel's first-degree murder conviction. Her defense signaling today they plan to appeal.
I wish you well in hell.
Strong words from Ayana Gordon, the oldest of 3 sisters, abused at the hands of their adoptive mother, Gina Emanuel.
I meant what I said.
Emanuel, now a convicted killer, sat quietly as she heard the sentence from the judge.
Life in did she say burn in hell?
Prison for the first-degree murder. The sentence is the only lawful and just sentence in this case.
Emanuel was found guilty earlier this month of murder and child abuse. Emanuel was arrested in 2019 for abusing and torturing her adopted daughters, aged 5, 7, and 12, and causing one of their deaths.
She knew what she did. She's guilty and she knew what she did.
Ayana Gordon testified to some of that abuse during the trial. Today at sentencing, she spoke to her adoptive mother directly.
You called yourself a tough cookie. I am too a tough cookie, tougher than you could think.
Middle sister Samaya, who was 7, came down with pneumonia but was not given medical care. The medical examiner said she died from the sustained abuse.
It really hurt, and I wish that I could have been there a lot sooner.
Ayana's grandfather had his own thoughts to share.
I forgive you for what you did. However, I can't forget. I wish I can inflict the pain that you did to my grandkids every day. I wish I could beat you within an inch of your life every day.
Emanuel declined to make any statement at all prior to the sentencing.
I took it as an insult, and that makes me more angrier than anything, to whereas, I wish I could, put my hands around her throat.
That man don't hold no punches.
As for Ayana, she is looking forward to a bright future, she says, which includes prom on Friday, graduation in June, and starting college to study business administration.
Hey, so this is the perfect time, and she could sort of start her life over and close this chapter. She came through it. I'm sure she got some probably mental problem. They kind of look like their granddad. Look at all these kids. So she didn't beat her to death. She was beating them, but I guess she died from not getting medical treatment. Then they probably went to the hospital after she died and then seen all the bruises and shit. And because you died, your bruises stop healing. They probably seeing all that and like, whoa, you beat this child. You neglect this child. I don't mind that sentence either. If you have a kid and you kill him, you should probably be life. But if you go out your way to adopt or foster some kids, and then you treat them like this, that gotta be it gotta be crazy. Cause maybe you ain't asked for the kids; they're mistakes or something. If you have them, but if you adopt some kids, go out your way to go and get them and try to give them a loving home, and then you turn out not. She probably did it for some money or something. It had to be money. What do y'all think, cave dwellers? Is this case justified? I think this is justified. I think it's justice. This little one's life, the little one's, damn. The sisters were too young. They couldn't run out probably and tell somebody, listen, my sister in there and they doing something to her, and are they not getting medical treatment or CPS? See, these are the cases you want to see CPS on. They be out there contacting innocent parents, but these parents be running wild. I don't know how the school ain't pick up on it or something. She was 7. Like the school, it was no school or something, or maybe it was quick. Maybe it was summer, I guess, right? All these questions I got. But listen, she's in jail for the rest of her damn life. She's been in there. She's going to stay in there. I'm glad these people got some closure. She's going to start her life, prom, start college. May her sister rest in peace and the family do well. Let me know what y'all think. Cave Dwellers, like, share, subscribe, all that.